How you start your day determines your entire day. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the most powerful man in the world, applied the same routine every morning to prepare himself. So what was it like to start the day, not as an emperor, but as a philosopher? Today, we'll examine the morning routines of ancient Stoics, and I'll show you how you can apply these to your modern life. These practices have been tested and proven for 2,000 years. If you're ready, let's begin. Chapter 1. Preparing the Mind at Dawn. Marcus Aurelius writes in Meditations, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, 'Today I will meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, jealous, and antisocial.'" Sounds negative, doesn't it? But actually, this is the foundation of Stoic preparation. Premeditatio malorum. The premeditation of evils. This is how Stoics started their day. As soon as they opened their eyes, they would visualize the difficulties they might face today, but they didn't do this to worry, they did it to be prepared. Seneca says, "We must call fortune to us before it comes upon us." Modern application. Before getting out of bed, spend 2 to 3 minutes thinking about challenges you might face today. You might get stuck in traffic, your boss might criticize you, a plan might get cancelled. Think about these and ask yourself, if this happens, how will I respond? This practice takes you from being reactive to proactive. Before life hits you, you're ready. Chapter 2. The Morning Journal. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is actually a morning journal. Every morning he would talk to himself, write notes to himself. Stoic morning questions. Epictetus taught his students to ask these questions. What is beyond my control today? Weather, others' behavior, the past. What is within my control today? My reactions, my thoughts, my actions. Which virtue will I strengthen today? Courage, justice, self-discipline, or wisdom? Every morning Marcus Aurelius would have this dialogue with himself. Today, how do I act as a virtuous person? When I face difficulties, what would the best version of me do? Modern application. Get a notebook, but it doesn't need to be fancy. Write for 5 minutes every morning. Answer these questions. What am I grateful for today? What value will I live by today? How am I prepared for things I can't control today? This practice takes you off autopilot. You start living consciously. Chapter 3. Physical preparation. Stoics valued the body as much as the mind. Marcus Aurelius washed with cold water every morning. Epictetus recommended wrestling and athletics to his students. Why? Because controlling the body is the first step to controlling the mind. Seneca says, "Harden the body so that the soul does not remain soft." Stoics were enemies of luxury. Every morning they would deliberately make themselves uncomfortable. Cold water, showers, a simple breakfast, sitting in minimal comfort, or exercising. Why did they do this? Because comfort creates dependency, and dependency is the enemy of freedom. Marcus Aurelius says, if it's hard to get out of bed, ask yourself, was I created to be a human being or to warm myself under blankets? Modern application. Finish your morning shower with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water. Keep your breakfast simple, not fancy, sugary things. Exercise for 10 to 20 minutes. Push-ups, squats, running. Whatever this prepares you for the day. If your body is under control, your mind is under control. Chapter 4. Remembering Death. Memento Mori. The most powerful morning practice of the Stoics. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, today could be my last day. Sounds depressing, doesn't it? But it's the opposite. This is life's most powerful motivator. Seneca's letter. Seneca writes to a friend, Lucilius, "Every day given to us is a gift, and we must use this gift as if it were our last, because maybe it is." Steve Jobs said exactly this in his Stanford speech. "Every morning I look in the mirror and ask myself, if today were my last day, would I want to do what I'm about to do?" Why is memento mori powerful? Because remembering death makes trivial things trivial, makes wasting time impossible, makes you value your loved ones, stops procrastination. Marcus Aurelius says, "You will die soon, but you still haven't been honest. You're still not at peace with yourself. You're still dependent on external things." Modern application. Every morning look in the mirror and say, "Today could be my last day." Then ask yourself, if this is true, what do I need to change today? Make that list. Make that call. Give that apology. Start that project. Remembering death doesn't stop you, it activates you, because time is limited and accepting this truth is liberating. Chapter 5. Vision and Purpose. Stoics ask themselves every morning, what purpose am I serving today? Marcus Aurelius's morning purpose. Marcus writes, "When I wake up in the morning, remind yourself, I am here to help people. I am here to heal people." The most powerful man in the world reminded himself every morning, my job is to serve. Stoic purpose. For Stoics, purpose was simple. Live virtuously, help others, be in harmony with nature, become a better person every day. Epictetus says, "A person who doesn't know why they're here is lost." Modern application. Ask yourself every morning, who can I make a difference for today? What value will I live by today? How can I be a better person today? These questions make you purposeful, because a day without purpose is a lost day. Marcus Aurelius says, no matter how small a space you live in, this cannot prevent you from being a good person. Mornings are when you reconnect with your purpose. Every morning, remember who you are and why you're here. Here's the Stoic morning routine. Mental preparation. Premeditate difficulties. Journaling. Separate what's controllable from what's not. Physical discipline. Harden the body. Memento mori. Remember you are mortal purpose. Who am I here for today? Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. These people lived thousands of years ago, but their morning routine is still valid today because human nature hasn't changed. Now, a question for you. When you wake up tomorrow morning, what will you do? Will you grab your phone, open social media, or will you give yourself 10 minutes and prepare for the day like the Stoics? Marcus Aurelius says, stop wasting time. Think about how little time you have left. Try this routine for 7 days and see the change in yourself. Because if mornings are one, days are one. If days are one, life is one. And remember, the obstacle is not the way. The obstacle is the way. Thank you.